Yo, alright, man, we got Tommy G. He makes great videos. If you don't know him, you probably live around a rock. He will be linked in the description below if you like to sub up to him. He makes great videos. We got Chicago car thieves versus Chicago cops. Yeah, I stopped making all like on the Nectar dating videos and all those over here and on the second channel, so follow up on the third channel. Will be linked in the description below. I will continue like any videos that has to do with like cops or like body cams and things of that nature over here, like investigations and shit. Okay, so we just starting off, you know, POV robbing someone's car. Okay, let's restart this. Not too bad, whoever's car is this.
Just like that.
And your shit. Ooh, a Honda.
Here we go, we're back in the thick of things again.
Technology and what we love as a car buyer with all these fancy amenities in there has made it easier for the criminal to steal them. They could buy these tablets online and they're gone.
Without a doubt.
In Chicago,
Just get a manual. I'm sure a lot of them know how to drive a manual, right?
a car gets stolen every 30 minutes. It's a huge problem that has three main characters: the thieves, the police, and the victim.
Again, what's the odds that they're not manuals? If I want to see the ratio from automatics to manuals. And I don't know how to drive a manual, but I'm just saying, just use your brain here.
In today's episode, we see firsthand into
16-year-olds
Chicago's
don't
battle
know how to
over
drive
car
no
theft.
goddamn
On
manual.
one side, we shadow
We
the car
stalled
thieves
out in the
live in
middle of the
action,
street.
seeing their methods and hearing their motivation. On the other, we ride along with Cook County Sheriff's elite task force as they chase down criminals wanted for carjacking and stolen vehicles. Folks, this is a high-speed and intense journey. Buckle up. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
Yo, what's up, Tommy?
Not much. I wanted to ask you, I'm going right now to Chicago to do more about the car thief side. A couple questions. One is, do people even steal cars in the winter?
What? I got a video in -5. If we want to talk about the best police force in the best county, I'm going to say DuPage. DuPage posts their wins and losses. Cook County don't post no losses. They only post wins.
Okay.
And they take a lot of losses. That's why.
Damn.
He's calculated we might need another vehicle.
I'm Director Chris Escalante with the Sheriff's Office. I run the Vehicular Violence Suppression Team, which is what you see here, so basically the carjack unit.
What are we looking at right here?
So this is a data dashboard from Tableau. So this is a product we use to represent all of carjacking crime or vehicular hijacking that has happened within the county and also surrounding, because this goes multi-state as well.
So roughly,
Damn.
since 2020, about 9,000 carjacking incidents.
Yes.
Does that seem like a high number to you?
Compared to what we've had the last 3 years, it's gone down drastically.
Folks, let me
good.
clarify
That's
one
good.
thing. This task force goes after carjackings and car thefts. The difference between the two is carjackings are done by intimidation and force while the victim is in the vehicle, and car theft is when the victim is away from the car. Just wanted to give some context here.
And what has been the key to bringing things down by, you're at about 20% of the number that you used to be at?
We actively track these vehicles, so anything that's been notified to us of any kind of vehicular hijacking, we actively will try to track that vehicle. A lot of that wasn't happening prior, so they were still just out moving around. Also, we have a nice campaign we put through the jail with the Sheriff's the Stolen Vehicle Tracking Program.
Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart is confident that these stickers will have would-be carjackers rethinking their actions. This new initiative allows the Sheriff's Office to quickly track stolen vehicles.
So it's a sticker we put on, you put it on the back of the car, you also put it within inside the car, and we post it up all around the jail, so people that have been involved in incidents, they can go in the jail, they see that sticker, so when they get back out, they're like, yep, I'm not touching that car, because they know that means we can find them.
Carjackings
Yeah, it's for your safety. I've heard that before.
on Toyotas. Let's let the
I
car
don't know
out.
about that one. We just got
Toyota
a tracker
Camrys
on your car.
are, as you can see, so you'll see across the band, so sedan, Toyota, and Camry. So Camrys, there's just so many in the United States, especially here, and it's a good choice because it's a nice sized car for any kind of rideshare service or, you know, Ubers and those kind of things.
Yeah, again, I said this a million times. The ratio on automatics to manuals, I don't know how to drive a manual, are probably like 1 to 1,000,000. Not actually, I don't know the odds, but like, bro, you know these 17-year-old kids with their meta bands aren't stealing manuals. like stalling out in the middle. They don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Nissan Altima, I'm not surprised to see that on the list.
Yeah.
So,
Chargers,
the later in the
surprising
night,
ones.
this is kind of obvious, but later in the night, early in the morning, that 9 p.m. till 3 a.m. window is the hot spot.
Yep. Yeah, we use the analytics to kind of help us think, a step forward. But of course, when we take a step forward, they take a step forward. Once they
It's
see
a
what we're
dance
doing,
that
they
is always
counter to it.
evolving. So we're about to go in for a roll call, a briefing meeting before these guys go out in the field and do their job.
So tonight we're going to be joining on the carjacking mission. Bonakowski and a couple of officers from gangs, they're going to be on the radio, they're going to be calling stuff out. We're going to have the helicopter up, we're going to have some support units. CPD will be out as well tonight. Anything else that we need to know as far as filling us in for the working with CPD?
If you hear them call out a car, let the helicopter get over it and just kind of fall back and let the helicopter do its thing. I'm investigator Bonakowski with the Cook County Sheriff's Police Organized Crime Division. You see, with a primary focus on auto theft, vehicle hijacking task force.
So what is new in the business of car theft and carjacking? What should people know?
It's ever evolving. It started from with the SRTs when everybody realized how fast those were, and then people started putting more alarms, securing them, hiding them. So it's just they've gone on to find out what they can get. So it's from there to Infinities. I think the latest thing now is like Hondas. Technology and what we love as a car buyer with all these fancy amenities in it has made it easier for the criminal to steal them. They could buy these tablets online.
That's why, if they don't restrict the shit with like all the electronics, I ain't getting a newer car, bro. I'm not getting one.
Find videos on how to
I can't
jump
afford
in,
one anyway.
program
I
real
ain't
quick.
get one.
They don't even have to actually get into the car to plug in. They can Bluetooth unlock the car. 30 seconds, knock out the factory key, reprogram a blank fob they usually have in their pocket, and they're gone.
After the sheriffs did roll call, the winter sun quickly set in Chicago, and when it became night, that's when the action started.
It's rush hour. It's about 5:15 on a Tuesday night in Chicago. There's been a call. Yeah. What are we looking for?
White
Now, folks, keep in mind that this task force operation is made up from officers from Cook County Sheriff's Department, Chicago PD, Illinois State Police, the FBI, and more. And the takedown we are about to see is from the angle of the Cook County guys out in the field.
Open the door!
They went to jail. I don't know how long they went to jail for, but you're going to jail for maybe a couple years to steal a beat-it ass Nissan Altima.
I forgot. Watch out, watch out. Open the door. Put the tab. Open the. Keep your hands up. Keep your goddamn hands up. Keep your goddamn. Move. Oh. Go ahead. Don't move. Put your.
God damn.
Down on the ground now. Down on the ground. You know it.
So one of the units just made a stop in traffic, in rush hour traffic, hopped out on foot and arrested 2 or 3 guys, and we're heading to the station they were brought to to get the post-game interview.
I didn't realize that was happening in real time as we were watching. That's fire.
What's right there?
Hate ass things, boy.
You understand what I'm saying? Cope with the law. You can't keep self-medicating, man. All right?
So essentially, it's a joint effort with CPD. You know, we're monitoring their zone. They called out the location of this vehicle. This vehicle was traveling up and down Lakeshore Drive. Officer Bradshaw pretty much directed all the units to where the vehicle was. It was a very, very high traffic area where there's nowhere to go. Sheriff's police officers, along with CPD officers, got out and was
his ass.
Was an adult.
How did the car trigger your attention?
Plate readers.
But it came up as a stolen car.
Yeah, it came up as a stolen car. Mm-hmm.
And how do you guys feel when you make an arrest?
It feels like a job well done. You know, we get some bad guys off the street that take people's property either by force or some other kind of way, and we'll be happy to get the vehicle back to the owner, the rightful owner.
My damn handle ripped off and shit, okay. Fucking handle got bruises on it, or not bruises, got scratches and shit on it.
I started here 5 years ago as a project manager to do just an analytics project on carjacking. Sort of the middle of 2021. And 2021 was the most incredible year for carjacking in any city on the planet Earth here in Chicago. There were 2,100 incidents of carjacking in that year. We scoured the planet to see if there was another city that had that number of carjacking, and nobody did. As a matter of fact, if you added up New York, Los Angeles, and Philadelphia of 2021, they still would not have added up to what Chicago did.
Shit. That's a lot.
At our next stop, we get a first-hand look at one of Chicago law enforcement's most powerful tools in the fight against car theft, the helicopter. While up in the air, it is constantly searching for car thieves and chasing them down, and I knew at times that it would be looking after different suspects than the officers I was with on the ground, so I sent my guy Dre up to catch the action in the bird.
Sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll just go and just kind of scan the street and see if you can pick it off, but, you know, obviously it helps.
Okay, that's like a GTA mission.
Somebody sees it on the ground and can start giving us live updates.
He appears to be driving normally as of right now.
I've spoke to many car thieves around the country, and they told me that the helicopter is the single greatest threat to their criminal enterprise. In fact, every single one of them had a flight radar app on their phone that showed them when the helicopter is up in the sky or when it is down on the ground getting refueled. It's safe to say that the helicopter is a heavy deterrent to auto theft.
What were some distinct features that you looked for before calling it or marking it as the actual vehicle?
Right, you know, told us it had a bed cover and it was bright blue, and the plate was orientated on the right side of the rear of the vehicle. So at that point, you know, pickup truck's already, you know, better and more helpful to us to, you know, actually spot from the sky. And then
that's why if you run or anything, don't get a car that stands out. Like, don't be driving, like, you don't see a Ferrari every day, bro. If it's a stolen Ferrari, you know, they probably have a higher odds you ain't caught. But if it's a fucking black Nissan Altima, it's like, bro, you could probably see 10 of those in one day, or 10 of those if you're in a high like area like Chicago where there's a lot of people. You're gonna see a whole bunch of Nissan Altimas and shit.
at that point, even if I can't read the plate, just by seeing it's over on the right side, that automatically tips me off that
they are up against, the car thieves. Let's go back in time to the fall of 2025 when I met these two Chicago car thieves, Swervo 1800 and Mr. Steal Yo Car. But before we meet them and see them live in action, first give me 60 seconds to introduce the sponsor of today's episode.
Folks, we're in a season when accidents happen. Someone might hit you on an icy road, or you might slip and fall at work.
JP Morgan ad?
These are situations where insurance companies may try and lowball you. Just as you would not trust a cat to guard a fish, you should not trust insurance companies to have your back. When it comes to personal injury lawyers, you can check out Morgan & Morgan.
I didn't mean JP Morgan. Morgan & Morgan. What the fuck am I talking about?
They are America's largest personal injury law firm, and they've become that way by winning case after case against the insurance companies that are trying to screw us, the little guy. To date, Morgan & Morgan has won over $30 billion for their clients, and they don't get a dime unless they win your case, so it's risk-free. Just recently in New York, they won their client over $2.4 million for a slip and fall case, which is over 48 times more than what insurance wanted to offer. Hiring them is like hiring an army to go into battle with you. They have over 100 offices and 1,000 lawyers nationwide. Because let's be honest, if you hire the wrong lawyer, your case might be over before it has a chance to start. Isn't that right, Ben?
Yeah.
With Morgan & Morgan, it's super easy to see if your case has a fighting chance. So if you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Again, their fee is free unless you win. For more information, you can go to forthepeople.com/TommyG and begin your free case evaluation survey. Folks, your settlement could be worth millions. To get started, you can click my link in the pinned comments or description.
Am I seeing the nose? The nose is kind of coming in. They don't got the same eyes, like that, but I think they might have the same nose.
Could be worth millions. To get started, you can click my link in the pinned comments or description.
Am I tripping, or they got the same nose?
So I'm a little confused on what we're walking into. I don't know if this is a car that they already stole, that they're using to steal another car, or if they are freshly stealing a car right now.
accessories to the crime? Question mark
We'll see.
or no?
I'll show you guys in a couple
Come on,
minutes.
Tommy. You give me a. You get
You know
not
what we're
accessory.
walking into?
Oh shit, these my guys and shit. Shit, y'all finna see more what's up when we get inside and shit. I'm gonna go holler real quick, see what's up, and then I'll come back and
Cool, cool. I noticed suburban cops next to a hood area are extra tough because they like, it's like they draw a line in the sand. They're like, none of this shit crosses our line.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like, you know, CPD and the birds, I feel like people get away with a lot of more stuff, you know? DuPage County though, they not playing. Don't go to DuPage. No. They cooking shit. They just gave my boy 40 years.
40 years?
Yeah. I got a father.
40 years for stealing cars. Well deserved.
Yeah, but he's not my real dad.
Does he work hard?
Yeah.
Does he know what you do?
Yeah.
What does he say?
He don't like it. He don't approve it because he works hard for it.
Right now, the job market is one of the worst times it's been in a long time. Do you guys ever try and apply to shit, or is it, hey, I can make...
This is like not even like a tempting, bro. Like you're just like, I get it if you say the job market's bad, that you're doing something to not fuck over everyday people, but this is fucking over everyday people. Stealing Nissan Altimas, Hondas, you're not stealing, like, in like a richer way, you're not stealing Rolls Royces, you're not stealing, not saying it's more right if you do, but like you're not stealing Paganis, you're not stealing Lamborghinis, you're stealing Nissan Altimas and fucking Hondas. Those are like everyday people cars, not, you know, Bentleys, all these luxury cars. Like,
such quick money out here, why would I even apply?
Certain shit, I don't want to speak about.
I hear ya.
If I couldn't get a job, shit, I would have something on your record that keeps you from getting a job.
I see. So, if that got wiped clean, would that make you...
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'm a father and a husband. So, yeah.
So what would a job have to offer? How much an hour for it to sound attractive and better than this?
I mean, I'm real smart with computers, hands-on with anything, so I need at least like 20. That sounds reasonable.
So tell the people what's happening right now.
So there's a car, stolen car, wanted in connection with a bunch of retail thefts that's moving around. Officers have made contact with two of the subjects.
I think so, and they also called out that they dropped something and wanted the helicopter to look for it.
They're ready for you to track them toward it.
So the officers captured him already?
Yeah, I think the subjects are in custody.
How many
So we had a whole lot of police officers. We probably have
1131 says they have 3 heads
10 to 15.
stolen with false plates on it.
So they got 3 in custody. One with a gun, another one had a gun. And the car is a steal.
And the helicopter recovered the gun.
Up running. And the helicopter kept eyes on it.
Do you know if the gun had a switch on it?
Not sure. It's in CBD's
Yeah, the car's down there.
I had a $50
down there.
back.
So, you know, I don't know if you...
Yeah, we're
more than likely. We're gonna walk down.
So, is there any more context you want to give this scene?
No, we pretty much, like I said, try to catch up to their location. They said they had 3 times in custody. One subject actually got out running. While running, ditched the gun. They recovered the weapon.
it's too cold for that
Squad
shit.
cars.
You know they ain't staying all
That's
day.
not good for that.
Yeah, no, I believe they hit one of the squad
They
cars.
just added a felony to their felony?
Well, like I said, we'll see on the charges down there. Thought it was a little bit closer. We'll see what they got down there.
What officer got the arrest?
One of the CPD officers.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a joint task force, so we're all doing it together, trying to, you know, make sure that we catch the bad guys.
All right, we'll see you at the next one.
All right,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
How sophisticated are these operations?
It's at every different levels. You have very sophisticated guys that are hitting, whether it's airport parking garage, downtown parking garages, and their targets are higher end vehicles. They'll either sell them for a certain amount basically without all the work done to it. That means without revinning, fake titles onto them, and they'll ship them out. So they're not like going to joyride them. Go out.
Facebook, no title, don't ask questions. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Commit more crimes. So then you can work all the way down to the level of like
no
the kids
title,
just giving Kias to joyride them.
scat pack
And they're going to take those, do armed robberies. And now the big thing is hitting basically like liquor stores or anybody that has a gaming machine. That's kind of like their target now. So they're stealing these cars and ride around at night and hit these places.
And sometimes you actually mean hit, like they crash to the doors of a liquor store, right?
If they get a good crew together, they'll come out pretty deep and they'll just take one of them. If they can't like break it just using a hammer or a rock, they'll run a car right through it.
Like what are the most popular cars being targeted right now?
Fuck?
More recently, it's been the Honda Accords.
So you know exactly what kind of car you're getting. What, like, tell me about the mission, like.
Damn, bro. I'm gonna assume it's the newer ones, obviously, but bro, they. I guess I don't know why people do this shit.
How do you make sure? Like, do you check the house? Do you know that someone's not there at the window? Like, how do you know that you're gonna do this? Like, what's your mindset going into this?
So should we really just be looking out? You know, if somebody really pop out their crib or open the window and say or shout out, you know, or even if they come out with pipe, then I ain't gonna lie, I got an old pipe. Cause what if they shoot at my guy, you know?
Yeah, cause you're stealing their car. So let me shoot back at you, bro. The fuck? Yeah, I think if someone's stealing your car, you should be able to shoot them.
You ever had to do that?
No.
That seems risky.
Thankfully.
That's a situation that I wouldn't ever want to have to be in.
Yeah, me either. Usually, the times like, you know, we'll come around like 12 a.m. to 3, you know, like sometimes when it comes to the end of the day, we'll find a car, you know, we'll come back for it later in the night, you know, check on it, you know, do what we gotta do.
My parents used to tell me nothing good happens after midnight.
Yeah.
What time is it now?
My mom tells me the same thing.
What time is it now?
Like almost 1 a.m. 1 a.m. Yeah.
So we're in the not good section of the night?
Yeah, kind of.
I guess, is there any other thing, like you're going up to the spot, how long do you think it'll take you to get the car?
Usually around a minute and 30 seconds to, at tops, like 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Just so the audience knows, this is not just doing this for me, you guys do this on a regular basis, right?
Yep.
If I wasn't here, you'd be doing this?
Yeah, normal night.
Swervo and Mr. Steal Your Car wanted to demonstrate how they take a vehicle, but I was curious to better understand the criminal mind and process, so I put a helmet cam on them so they could document their theft experience and we at home can learn from it.
Real journalism. What the fuck? POV, getting your Honda Accord stolen. See it.
Hold the start button down.
Oh, making a lot of noise. So it goes out there with the AR. Da da da.
Almost finished.
Fuck.
I'll turn it off. Just like that. New car.
POV, y'all.
I found it fascinating that even with the car alarm going off, it appeared that with steady hands, Mr. Steal Your Car was not experiencing the adrenaline dump that I would have expected in this moment.
If you do it 20 times a day, it's not that hard to get numb to it. There's POV, y'all.
Alright, we're gonna go to this one.
At some point, journalism needs that, bro. We gotta arrest that. Fuck that guy.
Here we go. We're back in the thick of things again.
Parallel the train track.
I bet a lot of these car thieves that are really good drivers would be good at a job like this. They're used to danger, used to risk, used to firearms, used to sketchy situations. If only you could find a way to recruit them early before they turn to the guy that you have to chase.
You think you're gonna recruit them to be a cop? Yeah, okay, bro.
There's about 5 or 6 police cars in a line.
Let's step back into reality, bro.
Going down the highway. And I believe we're in pursuit of a yellow Hummer. Are they on foot? So we might be getting into a foot chase here. This place is absolutely swarming right now. We got the helicopter up there. Look, you got probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yellow Hummer that was in question. 2 guys in custody.
Stealing.
This is an unbelievable amount of manpower. I mean, this is a manhunt right here. This is like the movies when the guys on the loose, you see this many people.
I mean, we couldn't have taken these guys down. Like the helicopters right now telling us who the driver was, so we know who to, question first. It's one.
This Hummer?
Yeah.
Like they were going fast.
Yeah, they were going fast, going through alleys, they were driving like crazy for the last at least 20 minutes. So you can smell the brakes.
So for the viewers back home, you can smell that the car has been put to use in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, you smell rubber, you smell the brake pads.
The majority of people, if they steal it, 100% they're stealing and roading from the cops, they're not going to give a fuck, because it's not their shit.
They're going, I mean, it's something.
You mentioned car thefts are in the 10,000 plus range.
Yeah.
What is that trend in the last 5 years? Up, down?
It's always been fairly consistent. What we have noticed, though, is that there is a little bit of a relationship between car theft and carjacking, in the sense that carjacking is up and car theft might come down just a little bit, because it's easier, because then you have the keys to the car. Some of the offenders will actually allow us to ask them questions and talk after their case has been charged and everything. They're in the jail and they want to talk about what they know about carjacking. We'll get them to talk to us about, what are their procedures, what are they looking for, what kind of car are they looking for, day of time, what's their motivation to actually carjack a car.
I think things that were going on, let's say during COVID when it reached its heights, a lot of those cases people are starting to get arrested for. Like there's been a follow-up. Law enforcement didn't just quit because we didn't get you that night. They've been continuing working these cases.
Yeah, I mean, if people get away with it, they're
to the point
majority of the time they probably going to do it again.
where now people are getting locked up. They're getting charged federally, and I think they're having that moment. They're like, oh man, it was fun then. Now they're seeing the consequences and going away. So it's dying out some with all the work that we've been putting into it.
Yo. Where do you want me to go? Successful mission?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you in just a second. Damn, that's pretty intense, huh? Successful mission. How you guys feeling?
I like this sport. Man. Pretty nice, right?
So can you want to break down how you got it?
It was pretty random.
Is this window broken?
Yeah. So that window was broken. It wasn't unlocked, unfortunately. But I think I put off in this in
Wasn't unlocked, yeah, bro. It's pretty regular.
about 2 minutes.
So what's going through your mind right now?
Shoot, I'm finding my next sale for this car.
What's the adrenaline like?
It's not nothing.
Yeah, bro, you gotta understand, if people are buying this shit, because there has to be. There's a customer base to these stolen cars, and I don't know who's buying it. I don't know who's buying stolen
It's a
cars.
little adrenaline rush while you getting it, but once you got it, secure the tracker and everything. You feel me? I feel like the rush really calms down for you. So
Do you have any like shakiness or jitteriness from the adrenaline?
No.
Wow. And did you already rip the trackers out?
Yeah.
Where was this track?
So it's antenna based. So it's nothing behind the radio. It's like the same thing as that. Yeah, just antenna based.
So I can already tell you're a really smart kid. You know your shit. Like, were you? And I say this as a compliment, but were you a nerd in school?
Yeah, I graduated and everything, but also as I was growing up, I used to work on cars, so I feel like that played a part too, just knowing where everything's at,
Okay. So, when you guys are both in the car, like, is there different jobs each you are doing, or you're kind of the lookout or helper?
Yeah, I'm the lookout / gunman, I guess. Yeah, and I'm the kid up. I bounce in the car.
Gunmen with green glasses. I have a feeling they don't wear these glasses, because there's no way if you're trying to steal someone's car, especially like you wouldn't wear green and blue glasses. You're gonna stick out, especially if you're like, if it's dark. I mean, all black, you will blend in, but you just see green. Yeah, it's not normal. I don't know. We'll see. We'll ever see. I wonder if they'll ever get caught.
Both of the positions roles are pretty risky, but this is more,
Man, so like when you feel like a sense of accomplishment, you feel alive. Like, just describe more about what you guys are kind of feeling. Like, the mission is complete, the most dangerous part is over.
Yeah, I feel like, once I drive off successfully, I feel like, more the adrenaline, it calms down for me. I feel like I'm in a fast car. I get the trackers out. I feel calm,
Okay, and so what's the next step with this car?
Take some videos, send it to some good contacts that I got, and get it sold.
And how quick do you think you can get this sold?
I can get this sold in, like 3 days. It's a Honda Accord Sport 2022. I can get it sold in like 3 days at most.
And how much do you think you'll get for it?
Probably this one. It's a turbo, probably like close to 1,000.
Bro, what?
Okay. So you guys can sell like a car every other day?
Yeah.
How many nights a week are you guys doing this?
So many
every day, every night. We get outside, we probably get to like 3 or 5 cars a night. We find spots to park them up, and we get sales, and we get them going, and we refill our spots.
This place had a good amount of police activity, didn't it?
Yeah, you know what's that? Yeah.
I feel like, do you think if they see you with sunglasses and ski masks that they're following?
Yeah, the police station a block away. It's right there. It's literally beyond us. It's literally right there.
What's your hope for the future? What's your dream?
I mean, I hope that, I can make enough money off the cars to, you feel me, like, basically just, retire at some age. I'm not gonna be doing this, and, the younger population, sad to say it, they might continue. But at some age, you make these money off these cars, you move your family to a nice house.
Yeah, steal other people's cars, move to a nice house. Sounds amazing, dog.
I spoke to Swervo shortly before the release of this video, and he let me know that Mr. Steal Your Car has been locked up for a couple of months and is
Fuck yeah. Looks like he might get more charges.
facing prison time.
That sounds like a him problem.
Hey,
He just
Lower
stole
Riker
someone's
Drive, we
Honda
just rolled up on a car that looks
You see the back.
completely janky. No front plate, although it looks like it's an out-of-state back plate. How close? Where are you?
By one Chicago.
Okay. You want to just start heading this way?
Okay.
Okay, that's it. We're running the plate right now.
That's the one on the left.
Yes, we're gonna.
Yeah, head over here. That's a plate doesn't match the car.
All right, we're on our way. What type of car is it?
It's a white Toyota small SUV. I don't know what that one is. No front plate, front end damage, front left damage, and an out-of-state plate on the back. They're kind of rocking back and forth right now. They're not quite sure. Yeah, they're taking off.
Get him.
Okay. All right, we're heading on We are heading north on Lower Michigan Avenue. I mean, I can light him up as soon as you're within striking distance. I'm behind him.
Called me for that.
I'm gonna light him up right before North Ave once we get past the curve because we can't pull him out over here. Okay, here he comes. Got him. All right, let's go. Let's take him down.
Which car is it? Which car?
Right in front of you. So many units.
This car here in front. Right here in the front. Right here. This white Toyota.
Because that plate's not coming back with the video. Where's she about to car from? Sit up for this, right? Plate's not matching, is it?
I don't think the plate matches.
This car ain't works and all this. This car.
The shites is on like
they can't ask me where you get the plate. I'm gonna get on the phone, Kobe.
Winter time, man. Before you call it.
Come on, get back in the car.
Go ahead, get warm, man. All right, man. Y'all be safe.
Looks like the plate was probably expired.
So it just seems like maybe it's either guys that were living out of the car that didn't have an updated plate, and that's what got them popped. But what a tough situation to be homeless in this weather.
So did that pop? Did that plate pop properly or no?
She said she just got it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And is he living out of that car?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So guy gets a break because it's unclear and it's cold. Yeah. That's all right.
I think that was in some ways a cool little show of compassion. I think as soon as the officers realized this guy's not a threat, he's not a car thief, but he's just having a guy with a tough time, they immediately got him back in the car, sent him on their way, and
yeah.
Fair. I'm trying to see action, boys. Let's see someone get pit maneuvered.
How you doing?
That'd be funny.
How you doing?
You all right?
What's up?
You need anything?
What's up? You good, man? Need anything?
You about 50 bucks. I got you, bro. Hey, what y'all got?
Got blankets. Got a water bottle. Got some literature in here. Got some shit you could use. All right.
That's smart.
Okay. You're welcome. All right.
Cut the camera. Let's search for drugs. You're going to jail. I'm kidding.
You be safe down here, all right?
It's a great moment, man.
If you were...
No, all jokes aside, that's a great moment. Like, I think honestly that is. If I don't live in Chicago, but taxpayer money well spent there. Have little bags, hand out to people like that. That's why, like, not saying don't give them money for the drugs and shit, but like, give them a little blanket, give them some food, give them a little something, little something.
Mayor or president, and you wanted to fix this issue of stealing, what would you do?
The penalty's got to change. There has to be consequences for somebody to know that their action.
And there's no way if you're posting this on Instagram Reels or Instagram, there's no way. I don't want to be like weird and like a spy, like type of spy you like through your phone shit. There's no way you can't track the dude from his Instagram account and find. Maybe you can't. I don't know, but there's no way we can with the technology. These people are posting on Instagram Reels, Snapchat, on fucking like. There's no way. If you're posting this, you can't find out the person using their meta bands. Their meta glasses, bro.
What they're looking for, rather than like they literally will laugh about it. And we've had kids tell us, oh, go ahead, take me back, process me, I'll be right back out in a few hours. Especially the juveniles.
So when these kids say, hey, I gotta eat too, I'm just trying to get money,
What does that make you think?
The president can't really do anything because that's federal. Like, there'd be federal charges, but like, yeah, it should be your Congress, state senator, mayor, whoever does the rules and shit or the laws.
Had a job, you know, like I've always had a job, you know, since I was 14. If you need to make money, you need to do it the legal way. You know, this other way, you're putting people's lives in jeopardy, you know?
And it's just not ethical, bro, at all. Not at all. You got your $500 Metaband or $250 Metaband on stealing my car at 3 a.m.
And you're hurting the livelihood of all these families by stealing their cars and committing other crimes with them.
Great video, man. Oh, hold on. See his video. See his ideas. I don't know, man. That was funny. TommyGMcGee contact list gotta be a federal gold mine. Facts. TommyGMcGee playing all sides from being with the strikers to being with them. That's funny. Imagine seeing your I mean, it's obviously out, so you'll see, but yeah, imagine seeing your car get stolen while you're eating. Exactly. Hella risky. Felony, prison, time. Yeah, for 1K, they don't give a fuck. Especially if they're younger, they just get easy charges and dip. All I need is at least a 20. Bro, you can't make it. I'm not gonna say that. Bro's making a band off a new car, talking about retirement. Yeah. bro, 20 an hour at Amazon. You are a father, a husband. Get out the streets, gang. I'm telling you, bro, they are the scientists and the backbone of society, y'all. TommyGMcGee's the greatest independent journalism. Could be. Never felt happier to drive a 94 Ford Ranger with a manual. Yeah, ain't nobody stealing off manuals. No, none of these kids stealing manuals. Let me know what you think about this. This was a good one. And yeah, I think this is a sign to at least know how to drive one, for fuck's sake, man. They ain't stealing it. Unless you know these 17, 18, they ain't stealing manuals. Ain't no way.